Hello, my friends. This is Renee Thomas with DIY Mental Boost. What is going on up there? That's the series that we're doing this month, and I hope that you enjoy it. So what's going on in your mind when you can't make a decision? Well, you know what? It's just this simple fact. Your brain has two conflicting messages going on. That's it. You can't figure out A, you can't figure out B, you can't figure out C, you don't know which one to do. There's conflicting messages. In your brain, you've got two different mindsets or two different beliefs that are conflicting, and it's making it impossible for you to make a decision. That's it. It's no big deal. So you are not an indecisive person. You are not one who cannot make choices. You just happen to have, unknowingly, two different software programs going on about what you're trying to make a decision on. So what do? Well, you make a little time to sit down and do the 3-step thought process. Now, these videos, as you know, is not about actually doing the steps because I have a gazillion of them for you to use. You can use the follow-along videos on the YouTube channel, or you can use the PDF guides. But what we're talking about today is all the different ways that you're able to use this same technique in anything. And as far as making and improving your decision capabilities, you can use the technique for that. You know, one time I was trying to make a decision between buying 2 cars, and I really seriously could not decide. I was like, 2 cars, we're going around and around, pluses of this, the minuses of this, going around and around. And finally, my brain said, Renee, do the 3-step thought process so you can figure out what you want. There's 2 conflicting messages. It took me a couple hours for my brain to register and remember. So I told the dealer, you know what, I'm going to come back tomorrow. I'm going to go home, make a decision. I'll come back and get one tomorrow. Well, I did a little 3-step thought process on my way home, and by the time I got to the house, I knew exactly which car I was going to go and get. Now, what was going on in my brain? Well, the 2 messages was this. There's a sedan I was going to get, or there was an SUV. Now, prior to me doing this technique, okay, I'd always gotten a car based on how my back would do, and SUVs were the best ones. Well, since the technique, you know, I've gotten rid of all the chronic pain that was in my body that past 12 years before. So my brain still was thinking it needed a car to protect my back. But I really wanted that sedan. I really liked it. It was a hybrid. I just wanted that sedan. But I kept thinking I needed to get the SUV. So as soon as I went home, and I said, why is it that you think you need this SUV? And the reasons popped up. Well, and I was like, oh, it's still thinking it needs to protect my back. So I went in and I said, hey, remember, we cleared up all the pain issues. There's no need to get a car based on your back, Renee. Because before, if I was in a car with low seating or the seat went back, my back would hurt. If I was in the car too long, all kinds of stuff would go on. Now I can sit anywhere, sleep anywhere, wear my shoes, wear some heels, whereas before I couldn't because I would always cause back pain. So one of the things I did just in connection with this is that I had to unlink all of those beliefs that is what would cause back pain, okay? And in another video, I'll just do a real detailed about how I got rid of my back pain and how it was linked to my lack of support in financial things. But that's a story in itself. So the point is that, boom, I mean, like literally, as soon as my brain was like, oh, boom, boom, you don't need that anymore. It was like, called her up, say, hey, listen, I'm going to be back there tomorrow. I'm going to get that car. Please have it ready for me. Boom, done. After I had spent 3-4 hours going around, you know how I'm poor the dealerships, they're probably like, oh my goodness, these people don't want what they want. And I could not say, because 2 conflicting messages within me. What I did is I looked and I said, why are you conflicting? What are you thinking? What are you saying to yourself? And my brain realized it. And then it just, Because by now with the 3-step thought process, I don't really have to get a thought sometimes to go down and calm down, because my brain, once it realized what it was doing, it just went poof, and it was done deal. So anyway, again, this technique can be used on anything. So as far as making decisions, deciding what you want to do in life, use a 3-step thought process to figure out why is your brain making it seem like you're indecisive. See what things it is saying to you. And then as soon as you do the 3-step thought process to calm it down so it can look at things without emotional baggage, making it kind of go here, there, there, you're going to see how your ability to make decisions skyrockets. I hope you like that. That's what's going on up there when you can't make any decisions. It's just a conflict of messages. Go in, see what the message is, calm it down with the 3-step thought process. Boom. Moving on.